Well, happy 4th of July weekend. So we came up here this weekend because 1, it's 4th of July, and 2, we had some projects that we had to take care of. So this year we are so far behind on the projects that we wanted to get done, but we had a late year up here, then everything's just been busy at home. So, but the first project is that we got these shelving units that we wanted to put inside the shed just to kind of make it a little bit better. Now, one of them doesn't fit because it's too tall, but I mean, as you can see now, it's a little bit more organized in here. And then the other main project is we bought a concrete mixer, and we're finally going to get the slab poured for the lumber mill. So now that we've got the Bobcat here, it made it so much easier. We actually just picked up the whole head of the lumber mill and just set it right over here. And we started working on our frame for the concrete. Now, it's not completely finished yet, obviously, but that's what the goal is. So, got this area cleaned up, and then we'll hopefully finish this up by the end of the day. And then tomorrow we have multiple trees that came down over the course of the storms, and we got ones that are kind of hard to tell, but they're leaning towards this way, so we're gonna have to get those taken care of too, and hopefully we don't have any damage. So, but Joe's up here, Avery's up here, and then obviously me, Becca, and the boys. So should make it for a good rest of the weekend. Boys already, Logan woke up at 6 o'clock this morning saying, "Daddy, it's Saturday, let's do more fireworks." I'm like, well, it doesn't work like that, buddy. So, but we're gonna make our run to Hibbing. There's a hardware store there, so that's where we're gonna pick up all the concrete. We got Joe's truck and my truck, so we can just do it in one trip, because that's how many we need. 32 bags. So that'll be fun, moving 32 bags of 60-pound concrete. All right, we'll give you an update once we get back. So as I was mentioning that we had a bunch of downed trees, we have one that just missed the play area. Got the fence a little bit, but we're gonna have to cut that back. But yeah, we came in, all this was obviously overgrown, so we were mowing this, and then we saw that. It's like, yep, of course, go figure. So, but kids been using it quite a bit today, so I'm happy with that. We just got back from Hibbing. I got all of our concrete. I got 32 bags, so we'll see what that gets us. I'm gonna clear out a little bit of the fishing spot and then spray down there and let the kids go fishing for a while. Well, almost finished up with the frame. We got all the concrete out here, got the mixer, got the generator. Joe's giving it one more little spray for bugs, so that way we can continue the work in peace. And I'm gonna just cut a couple pieces, level that up, and then we'll start pouring. Just taking a quick break. Well, we started pouring. See, we got one little section done. It's actually going pretty quick. Say about 15 minutes of pouring so far. Not bad at all. We'll keep going from here. Well, as you can see, so far so good. It's coming along. The downside is that we went to go move the concrete mixer, So we turned it off, moved it a couple feet, and now it does not spin by itself. So one of the gears inside that box right there, right in here, gave out. So, I mean, it still spins, but you can obviously hear something's not right. So, and we're probably going to be short on concrete. So this weekend's been kind of interesting. The tire on the Bobcat went flat, won't hold air right now because it fell off the bead. This broke. There's a couple other things that broke. So it's been kind of one of those weekends where, well, when it rains, it pours, and we're obviously not pouring concrete. You know, we're still pouring concrete, but we're not doing it. We're having to spin this by hand and then dump it. So, I mean, it's not as bad as you think it is. It's just a little bit more time consuming, more elbow grease and everything, but you can see from this as to how much fun it is. Oh yeah, as you can see, it's not fun, but it's doable, and you know, we've got 3/4 of it done now, so we're probably just gonna finish up what we can. We've only got 6 bags of concrete left, and I think we're gonna be about 3, maybe 4 feet short, so we're gonna have to run and go get more. Yay. But it'll be worth it in the long run, and if we don't do it this weekend, I don't know when the next time we're gonna be up here. It might be a couple weeks, so we'll figure it out. Gonna have some dinner here in a little bit, and then probably head to the balsam store and pick up some more concrete. Well, here it is, the finished product. So we finished the last third, if not more, by hand, because obviously the mixer went out. So we were also out of concrete, so we had to run all the way back to Hibbing. And I was like, you know, trying to estimate as well. I'm like, you know, 10 bags should be fine. Nope, just a little short. If we would have got the additional 2 bags, then that's fine. So all we did is we just reframed it to right there. So not a huge deal. So instead of 20 feet, well, now the slab is only going to be 19 feet 6 inches, which, you know, that's fine. I'm not that worried about it. The lumber mill itself will go out to 16 feet 9 inches. So I gave myself plenty of extra room just in case something like this happened, or, you know, 20 feet was just more of a benchmark for me. So that way, now if I had to set a log next to it, it's like, well, I already know that it would be 20 feet or if it would be more than that. So, but yeah, you know, an extra hour, and we had so many different little tiny little problems that happened today. So like the first thing that happened is we woke up a little bit later, so we got a later start to the day, which is fine. The next thing is the tire on the Bobcat. The tire pressure was low, so now it popped off the seal or the seed, so you can't use the Bobcat. And we had all of the concrete in the Bobcat, so we overloaded the Bobcat, and that's what kind of did that. So then we started using the garden tractor. Well, then we ran out of gas in the garden tractor, and so we had to find more gas for that. Then after that, it was the tire on the trailer that we were using to tow that, where the tire just the exact same thing. And so I'm gonna have to get a new one of those. And it was just one thing after another after another. And we were joking, we're like, you know, the land does not want concrete. That's why all this stuff is happening. So, but either way, we got it done. Saturday night, about 9 o'clock. And now we're just kind of picking up and going from there. People are already starting to launch fireworks off. I'm going to put the tarp back on the lumber mill, so that way it's not out in the elements. Obviously, we can't put the thing back on until all of this cures, so that'll be another weekend that we do that. But then once we get that, well, now I can really start milling boards, because the problem that I was having is every time I put a new log on, well, the lumber mill would shift, so now it's no longer true and square. So this concrete pad, this will eliminate that, and I'm very happy with how it turned out, and I'm excited to use it. So clean up, have some dinner, sit by the fire, and then from there, tomorrow the kids definitely want to do more fishing. So we did get some fishing in today. Logan caught one tiny little perch, and I caught a tiny little perch. No one else caught anything. So we'll get up early in the morning, we'll do some fishing and have some breakfast, and away we go. I'll see you in the morning. Well, Sunday afternoon, we got the tree over by the play fort taken care of. It's all cut up, ready to be split for firewood. And then we ended up fixing the bobcat. We just got some fix-a-flat, threw that in there, and now it's holding pressure. So we took the bobcat back to where our dirt pile is and finally got this filled in. So Becca's very happy with that. So we've got topsoil and everything to go in, but kind of want to get this padded down. This was just more filler. So, because you got, 30 inches worth of area that you have to fill in. So the whole point is just to keep this off the ground. So, but now we're going to be heading back today. We're not going to try to fight traffic tomorrow. It'll be nice to actually wake up in my own bed. So we're going to get cleaning up here in a little bit and then probably head home close to 4. Pretty good morning so far. Adam caught the biggest fish, as you can see here. Then Logan caught the fish as well. And then Joe caught the most, but they're pretty small. So it was kind of funny. He's like, I got the most fish. So, but about 74 degrees, starting to get humid. The clouds are starting to roll in. And as you can see, there's more trees down. So that's a project for another time. Adam just doing his thing as usual. He's happy.